How do you get me to play your video game? The answer is pretty simple. You basically just compare it to another game that I love, which is exactly what the artist of Piece Together did on my TikTok before. I was just there for really doom scrolling away, and I came across Paint by Els, who actually compared their game Piece Together to one of my favorite games I have ever played, which is Unpacking. I've played Unpacking here on my channel. I absolutely love just like the very low stakes kind of storytelling, and I just think that storytelling in general in that game is absolutely beautiful. I don't think I was ever really expecting that kind of storytelling to come from a game where you basically just unpack someone's life. I just thought it was going to be like an organizational kind of puzzle game, and it was so much more than I ever thought it would be. And so today I've downloaded the free demo of Piece Together. This is currently available for everyone over on Steam. Like I said, it was free, so you don't need to pay any money for it. One thing that I already love is the art style, which is pretty sick considering I just stumbled across the artist. And then also the settings for a content creator. Can I just say, having your music and like volume settings on the front page is always such a big deal to me, because it just means that I can like start recording from the get-go and I don't need to mess around with a ton of stuff. Now I am going into this like with not knowing anything. I know that it is similar to A Little to the Left and also to Unpacking. I'm assuming it wants me to unzip this pencil case and grab out the pen, and
Dear
then
Beth,
it's got voice acting.
I hope this letter finds you well. I know it's been a while, but I wanted to reach out.
I'm basically like holding the pen down, like mouse clicking as it reads this letter, not the scrunching of the paper into a full-on ball. Oh, we need to grab our pen again.
Hey Beth,
That's me. That's so me coded.
It's Connie from
Exclamation
school.
mark.
I can't believe it's been so long. Fancy catching up soon over a coffee?
Oh no, we're gonna crumple it again. Connie, come on. We can do this.
Dear Beth, I'm not really sure what I want to say.
Okay, good start. Honestly,
I was clearing out my old room and I found these boxes full of stuff from our school days. It got me thinking about you and when we first met. Do you remember? Mum and I had just moved to London.
oh, we're not rolling it up. Oh, this is so exciting. That was a good letter. I would read it. I would be intrigued. Click to open the tray. A new start, chapter 1. Drag items into the book. I was wondering, can we place this? We can place it anywhere. Okay, I'm gonna try and line it up as like best as I possibly can. We'll go there. Hold to glue. We can also zoom in on it. I think we can, yeah, we can also rotate it as well. Oh no, actually, I kind of don't want it to be straight across. We're gonna go for that. I think I'm done with this page. Inspect key items for hints. The day of the big move. I need to glue 4 items that remind me of the big move. Which ones remind me? Well, that's their logo, so I'm gonna grab that one out. Birthday shopping trip, lunch included, love mum, £15. Sad that honestly couldn't even like get you a meal nowadays. We have this cat. Bedroom, Connie's stuff. I definitely want to go for that. Does this count as one? What does this one say? Cats were represented. It's from an ancient Egypt book. That's how you know Connie is a real one. We're gonna put the logo up here. Move this one just a little bit. I don't want to cut off the cat though. I don't want to cut off like any of the artwork, truly. I'm happy with the placement of all of these. Oh, we don't glue the sticker. Okay. That's quite a nice little detail, actually. Oh, Wait, we can unglue stuff. I'm gonna put the cat in. I don't know if that has anything to do with moving, but I kind of love it anyway, so it's getting glued in. Don't forget to glue the photo. Some of these items don't remind me of moving house. Yeah, I'm gonna assume it's this one. I mean, I didn't think it was that one, but then why would it be the birthday shopping trip? Did we move on our birthday? That's actually, I would be so annoyed. Some of these don't remind me of moving house. Well, there's nothing else. Oh, I just couldn't glue it. I just couldn't glue it on that part. I just had to move it a little bit. I kind of wish that it maybe came up with a hint or something about that, or just like a red outline or something. Although it does add, I guess, more to the puzzle if it actually doesn't tell you that. I just thought because it was a sticker, I was like, oh, that's smart. First day at the new school. I'm assuming we have to do 4 things that remind me of going to the school. So the hi, I'm new sticker, our bus pass. These are like our birthday, property of Connie Headley. Okay, those are 4 things. The photo, happy birthday kiddo, see you soon, I promise, dad, and this pirate ship anew with our 11th birthday badge. I like how we kept our cat food, like our cat treats. Kind of want this to maybe cover our birthday, because technically we'd like know when our birthday is. Have these 2 slightly overlapping, because I think that looks really cute. Oh wait, I glued that one under it. Oh, we can't do that. We can't glue it over the top, but we could glue the photo over it. I kind of wish that you could overlap stuff that way. Maybe we're gonna like write something on here. Fine, we'll glue that there, and then we'll glue this one down, and we can glue this one over the top. So it's not, yeah, there we go. It was because of the writing. I felt so out of place in the city. I kind of would have liked it if we could have maybe grabbed the pen to like write that onto the photo as well. By the way, if you're like, whoa, this is an indie game, why are you being so harsh on it? I forgot to say, but the TikTok that I saw said, if you want to give us like any feedback, if you've played the games that I'm kind of referring to, like we'd love for you to play this and like give us your thoughts. And that's something that I always want to do, like as a person who has played those games or just like a gamer in general. The History of Cats, a presentation by Connie. Yes, the ancient Egyptians are getting a shout out. 10 million pet cats today. Trading ships had cats on board. Okay, so that's where the pirate ship, like the ship, is gonna come. And then we'll go for 10 million cats today. And that's where the kibble comes in. Okay, so ancient Egypt over there. Then we're gonna have the ship there. And then we are gonna go for the cat kibs. I'm not gonna lie, AD and like BC confuse me so much. Teaching me things. That's what gaming should do. I just get confused by history. 11th birthday time. I like how you can kind of tell like what's gonna come from it. From like the little teasers that they give you from your scraps. Mum invited all my classmates. 11 today. God, the art style is stunning. I love it. I love the hand-drawn feel of it. It really is giving like cartoons that I grew up with. Like it's kind of giving like 64 Zoolaine. Even the newer ones, kind of like Charlie and Lola. I feel like there's such like a British like illustration kind of hand-drawn element to it that I absolutely love. Like it reminds me of being a child and watching like CBBC. Of course, we're gonna grab our little note from our dad, 11th birthday party, and our badge. I kind of want the difference between like the dad's note and then the mum's note. So I'm gonna stick down her birthday party one here, then the mum's shopping spree, and then see you soon, promise, dad, along with our 11 badge. Name Jody, sorry I can't come. Oh no, we're gonna put that underneath the invite. That's so sad. Oh no, there's multiple. No, I hate this. We're gonna put that actually above our dad, because you know what, I'm calling him out for the fact that he also did not come see me on my birthday. James, sorry I can't come. And then the colors like changing. I kind of don't want to put them like on this page. Like I kind of like the feel of this page being like really cluttered and kind of like all our feelings about it. Beth W, sorry I can't come or I'll be there, just like didn't respond. Oh no, it's getting to be like too much now on this page. Maybe if I unstick, can I unstick mums? No, I can't edit any of them. Go for that one there. Oh wait, no! Beth did say I'll be there. Beth circled it. Beth to the rescue. I should have known. Of course, Beth was the person that we were writing to originally. Oh, I wanted Beth to be on the happy page, but now I can't do it. These games, man, when they lock you in. Oh my god, did we go to the museum? The dinosaur museum? That's how you know you got a bestie, for sure. What is this? Sticker book? We unlock stickers. Use stickers to decorate any page. Oh, this is so exciting. So we got the frog stickers. Unfortunately, we have this like dinosaur on a skateboard. So we're gonna put him down somewhere. We don't really have any other like dinosaur things, but maybe we'll throw a cloud in there as well. And maybe a little heart on our photo. Perhaps. Maybe a little star. We'll grab out the ones that I feel like we could potentially use. And then we need 5 bits. We'll get the Yo dinosaur. London Paleo Museum, of course. Help. Connie, what's the answer to question 3? The Amazon. Me, when I was like, what's the difference between BC and AD? A little oven, Connie... Sunflower, Connie and Beth. We're gonna put those together actually. Mr. Roberts, he's an ogre. Do you want to have a sleepover after class? My mum said we can. Yes. Underground travel. I'm gonna assume that they had to do maybe the underground travel to get to London Paleo Museum, so I'm gonna use that for right now. Then we also have our dinosaur. Is that 5 things? 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 5 with the photo. We have a fingerprint, a mixer, and brownies. They made brownies at their sleepover, didn't they? I kind of want the dinosaurs to be over here. Like, I want them to be talking to each other, having a little conversation. Dinosaurs in love. We can do a little love heart above them. Cute. I kind of wish maybe you could resize the stickers as well. I know that's not realistic to like real life, being able to, or maybe just on the sticker sheet have like a couple of different options of sizes. Annoyingly, I don't really want to like cut off either of their faces. So let me move you down just a little bit. God, this actually feels so nostalgic. Just going to the museum like as a kid to see the dinosaurs, that is something that I did so frequently with like my parents and my grandparents. It's actually really, really cute. I didn't think that this game would be out here making me feel nostalgic. Oh yeah, there we go. 15th of December group ticket, and that is also the 15th of December. So let's stick everything down. We played hide and seek in the dino display. Which one would you have chosen? I would have chosen this one. I'm gonna be so real. I used to have a tub of like mini dinosaurs that I really want to buy for like my future child because I used to play with them so often. A paintbrush. Okay. We're obviously gonna grab out the Connie to our Beth. This is also Connie, so we're gonna grab out the sunflower. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. One more. Oh, there's the Beth. Fingerprint. Kids Craft Club free drawing, paper craft, felt sewing. Why does felt sewing also feel so nostalgic? Like just doing that in school, especially now at like Christmas time, like this would be a prime time for us to be doing all those crafts. We're gonna stick Beth's over here on this corner, and then we're gonna put Connie's up here in this corner. I also like it with like the yellow and the purple, and then we're gonna gonna put these two in the middle. This is actually the one that we are going to paint. And then, you know what, you're going on that side. So it looks like they kind of like fit together. I wonder if the stickers, so you can't reuse them. I kind of love that. I kind of wish I had saved the heart for these. Although I wanted the dinosaurs in love moment happening. Let's grab our paintbrush. And then you use, oh my god, you actually do kind of like color it in. Paint it in, I suppose I should be saying. Right, let's get everything stuck in. I like that you have to do everything individually as well. And you have to like think about the layering and kind of, oh no, that one has writing on it. Okay, we'll put Connie's here. Because the writing goes along there. That does actually shine red when you can't put something there. Beth always made a mess. I wonder how long this demo is. The end of term report. Used to love reading my end of term report. I was so nosy. Our teacher was Mr. Roberts. Connie is starting to settle in, although I have to sit her apart from Beth Williams. And yet they are still, oh, it's only 4 this time around. There's Mr. Roberts. I don't know whether I should use these. I feel like I should. But maybe there's gonna be something about like baking our sleepover on the next one. Let's put the end of term report there and then Mr. Roberts underneath it. Maybe if we use the cat with the little blanket around it, it's definitely giving sleepover. This game is also really, really fun as someone who actually has never really journaled in this sense. Like I've written like a journal and a diary like every so often, but I've never done a scrap journal like this. So I feel like it's kind of, there we go. Okay, I'm glad I didn't use the brownies. I'm glad I didn't come to my own assumptions. Charity bake sale. Wait, have I been checking the photos? Have there been photos on the other page? The community center bake sale. Bess. Little Bess over here. We don't have the baking method. Heat the oven to 180. Mix all of the ingredients together. And then enjoy yummy brownies. Oh, there we go. The baking method pops up after you've done those steps. Top tip, cut warm brownies. A toothpick comes out clean. Bake for 25 minutes. Or until. Bake for 25 minutes. Or until the toothpick comes out clean. Top tip, cut warm brownies by seesawing a plastic knife back and forth. Thank you, Connie and Beth, for your donation of £26.75. Your support makes a difference. I'm scared that something else is gonna pop up. I feel like it won't, so I'm gonna plop that one in there. And then maybe have a little look at the sticker book, see if I want to add anything in. I should have added this one. I don't think the birthday party one actually existed at that point. Girl world. It's giving girl talk. Stop it. I'm gonna cry. I love when things feel so like linked to growing up and like childhood and the nostalgia element of it all. And I used to go out with my parents every Sunday and they'd always buy me the new copy of Girl Talk. And I used to sit with my niece and we'd like go over the pictures of the celebrities together and like do all of the quizzes and read the agony ants and stuff like that. This is so cute. Get to know your bestie. Favorite animal, most embarrassing moment, dream job, favorite food, or favorite activity. How do we cut those? Oh, there we go. You like drag your mouse around it. Most embarrassing moment to favorite activity. Okay, it's all of them. I was like, is there more of these? Because if so, I want to pick like certain ones, the ones that I actually want. If they start doing mash, I'm gonna scream. And finally, we got favorite food. I'm just gonna have those two front and center. Cats calling our teacher mom. Oh my god, so embarrassing. Absolutely hated. I did that once in year 1, and luckily I think I was like the only one who heard it, but I absolutely hated that teacher. She was like my worst teacher in primary school, and I was just like, of course that would have to be the one teacher that I did it to. Favorite activity, doodling. Favorite food, pizza. Dream job, artist. An animal rescue. So one of them, I'm assuming Connie was gonna be the artist. And then these are Beth's answers. Oh, cats and frogs. Okay, we definitely need to have a little frog and a little cat on here. We'll have like a very chill little cat and then like a little party frog. I also love how the tape is a little frog. Singing, calling our teacher mum, farting in assembly. We stayed up past midnight. When you stay up past midnight for the first time. Chapter 1 complete. And then these are all the little like badges that we got. And I think that is the end of the demo, maybe? But we have more to write.
Ever since that sleepover, I just assume we'd be best friends forever. If only things were that simple.
I absolutely will be leaving a wish list. It's also kind of giving Heartstopper vibes as well, I think, with the art style. But that's what I mean. Like, it feels like very British. Like, growing up watching these kind of shows, even like Biff, Kipper and Chip, it feels like very like that with the dogs and stuff. Follow their friendship's story, solve all sorts of puzzles. So I will say it didn't really feel like there was loads of puzzles just in this, but it was just kind of like a tutorial type, like walking you through, and it was just the first chapter. Leave your review on Steam. I for one am very excited for the full game. I will be following them everywhere so I can keep up with the progress. That genuinely hit me with like a sense of nostalgia that I really wasn't expecting. Again, these kind of like low stakes but also just incredible art. Like the art style is perfect. I think the voice performance was actually really nice as well. I feel like a lot of games of this nature don't actually have like any voice to them, and sometimes I feel like maybe that's a little bit better in the sense of like you can really get into like the character that you're playing as, but I don't think that like voicing Connie actually took me away from feeling like I was Connie in that perspective and that I was actually like playing through this because I was the one piecing like her journal together. So I actually don't think the voice acting took away from this feeling like personal to the player. That was such a cozy little demo and it got me excited for the main game. I would love to see more puzzles for sure and kind of like harder stuff, but I think that will come like the further you actually progress into the game. I think they are absolutely on the right tracks with this game. I'm sure I could sit down and think about more stuff and I might follow up someday. I would also maybe love like us being able to be an artist in a little bit. I don't want to take away from like the artwork and the art style of the creators at all, but I do think it would be cool because they said like, oh, I want to be an artist and I enjoy doodling and stuff. Just having like scraps bits of paper that potentially like even, I don't know if they could do this, but if there was a way to have like iPad integration or like tablet integration, like a drawing tablet, and like actually let people like draw on those scraps bits of paper so you could physically have like your own work in there, or just like drawing with a mouse and like a couple of colors. I think that would be pretty cool, but like I said, I don't want to take away from the art that is already there. I just think that would kind of go with the feeling of this being like a very creative game and kind of a creative outlet for players. But I had such a sweet little time with that. I'm really excited for the full game. I would love to hear all of your thoughts down below as well. And of course, I probably could give deeper feedback, and I may in the future, I may make like a wish list or like actually sit and like think about it and just like put my thoughts on Twitter or something. Maybe play it through like a couple of more times and see if there's any like issues that I run into or anything that feels like it could be smoothed out potentially. But I think this is a really, really good starting block. So thank you all so much for tuning in. Thank you to the creators. Honestly, so glad that I came across that TikTok. Els, you absolutely smashed it. Thank you for introducing me to this wonderful game. And I will speak to you all in my next one. Bye now.